IoT project is a smart greenhouse with the aim of controlling all the parameters and, if necessary, activate the actuators. For what concerns the electronic part, we used two Arduino, one that acquires sensor data and another one that manages the actuators. There are several sensors, including a light sensor, a temperature and humidity sensor, and finally a soil moisture sensor. While the actuator part is composed by a water pump, a fan, and by a light bulb. We developed a server, and this server makes available a configuration file in which all the information about sensors, actuators, and control strategy are described. Moreover, the configuration file can be modified by the user. When a service is run, it checks the presence of all the sensors and actuators involved in that control strategy by sending a feedback message. Furthermore, this check is done periodically, every 10 seconds. The sensors' values are sent every 3 minutes and a control of the threshold is done. The values acquired are stored in a channel in ThinkSpeak. For what concerns the control strategy, the light has to activate for an established number of hours. Here we set the time at 8 p.m. Indeed, the light now is switched off. But if we set the trigger time at 11 a.m., the light has to switch on for 8 hours. For the fan activation control strategy, we have two rules. One depends on the temperature value and the other one on the air humidity. More specifically, if the temperature is higher than 28 Celsius degree or the air humidity is over 50%, the fan has to activate for 150 seconds. Now we modify the parameters to show how it works. We set the temperature threshold on 20 Celsius degree. Lastly, the soil moisture sensor triggers the activation of the water pump. When the value detected by the sensor is less than 30%, the water pump will activate, for example, for 3 seconds. Now we set an higher threshold to show how the water pump works. We developed a Telegram bot for sending commands to the actuators remotely. The user can choose among the following options: show configuration file, send a command, and show sensor values. The first option allows the user to see the configuration file. The show sensor values allows the user to check all the parameters detected by the sensor. Finally, the send a command button lets the user make a request to the actuators. If the user sends a new command while the previous one is not finished yet, the bot will send a message telling the user that the actuator is busy. Also, at any time, the user can choose to stop the current command by sending a message to the bot.